Greetings, family. Welcome back. This is part two of March the 2nd, 2026. It is our bank story video. Now, what I have, like I told you, is some valuable information from our friend up in Canada. But the bad thing is that it's a recording. Now, I think we're going to be able to broadcast it with no problem. But if for some reason this is not working, I'm asking you to tell me, okay? I have a laptop here in front of me, and I can see Akanova is first, and I can see Bud Mark, and I can see all of you that are coming back. Welcome back. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to work with me. Let me know if you can hear this, okay? Here we go. And I just hit record. Okie dokie. You mind if I call you by your first name? Yes, go ahead. Okay, Dan. You're the gentleman that gave us the Canadian bank story. And so many Canadians now are following your steps. They used your template, your cookie cutter email that you used. And many of these people are sending out emails and waiting for responses. You are calling me because you have a follow up. But before you do your follow up, tell the family the list of the other Canadian banks that you're also trying to communicate with so that other Canadians will know what you're doing. Go ahead. Okay, greetings. Hello, KTFA family. My name is Dan. I live about approximately an hour and a half north of Toronto. I have an initial reach out to a bank that I have been in emails back and forth with them. But since then, I've also been reaching out to RBC Dominion Securities, TD Wealth Private Wealth Management, and Bank of Montreal Private Wealth Professional. On those three banks I just mentioned, I have not received a response yet. I'm awaiting that. Please go to the wealth management side. Look it up on your computer and go to wealth management. Don't go to tellers. So what I do have for you is after listening to David's report, which also was a Canadian report, I decided to follow his lead and see what I can learn on my own. So on February 27th, I wrote an email to Scotiabank Wealth Management. The email was sent to a branch in British Columbia. There's a 3-hour time difference from Ontario. As stated in the email, I'm writing to inquire about wealth management side of Scotiabank. I will be needing professional help with my finances. I'm expecting an appreciated value from an investment to occur. And in the email, I never said what my investment was. I gave no information. I said I would be needing professional help, a tax attorney, a trust set up. I would like general stumbling, generational wealth fund, and diversification for investing. And I'd also like a dividend account for monthly income. I sent this email around 2 p.m. on Eastern Standard Time. I was not expecting this call back on a Friday afternoon. A few hours later, I received a call from Scotiabank representative. We exchanged greetings. And before I said a word, he asked me, do you have Iraqi dinar and Vietnamese dong? Wow. Wait. First of all, there's so many people calling me constantly. Let me get rid of this person there. Wait. Wait. Did you just say that the wealth manager called you back and the first thing he wanted to know was, do you have dinars? Is that right? Yes, he asked me. I never said it in my email.
And of course,
he said, "Do you have Iraqi dinar and do you need song?" And I said, "Yeah."
And of course, he wanted to know that because he wanted to tell you it's a scam.
No, he did not say that.
No, he did not say that. Go ahead, brother. So continue. What happened after that?
So I would say he was pleasant. I also kind of think he was a little bit uninformed because I had mentioned to him that their bank in the past sold Iraqi dinar, and he was not aware of that. So I don't think he's been with the bank long enough to know that history. Okay. So proceeding with the phone call, I only spoke about the Iraqi dinar. I said I had a lot of dinar. I didn't give an amount. We spoke about the services they could provide. And I told him where I lived in the Ontario area. And he said they would be able to provide everything I would need, from investments to tax attorneys to trust, to dividend funds. We didn't go any further than that, really. He was polite, professional, and I don't know what else to say.
But I'm just stunned, brother. I'm stunned. They called you back after you did what you did. Everybody's going to do what you are doing, what you're teaching them. And when they called you back, that was the first thing they wanted to know. I mean, to me, that tells you that everybody's now calling about this. I mean, we started a wildfire, didn't we, with many banks? Did I lose you, brother? I did. Golly, what a shame. Hold on a second. Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you. But again, what I was trying to
You're in the car.
what I was trying to say is that it is so impressive that he brought it out of the blue, out of nowhere. That was the first question. He's getting so many phone calls, so many people, that he was very, very nonchalant about it. He knows what's going on. How did you feel when he asked you those two questions?
I just felt like they were in the know.
Bingo. Yeah.
I think knew what was going on. He also made the comment a lot of other people have been calling and asking the same services for the same reasons.
I know. I'm sending. So thanks to you, I'm sending all my Canadian KTFA members over in that direction.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're getting hit a lot. That's okay. Hey, listen, brother. I want to ask you something.
Listen.
Many Canadians are talking to me because of you.
In fact, before I continue this recording, I just see where Chris Matney made a statement. You said you would like to know where these banks are at so I can see for myself. Well, Chris Matney, how did you miss where I said at the beginning of this UB2B that we were going to give you his phone number? Actually, it wasn't at the beginning of this. It was at the end of the last UB2B, where I said that we were going to give you his phone number. We were going to give you his username at ktfos.com so you could communicate with him. And then you make another post and you say, well, of course you didn't get the response you wanted. These people that have these bank stories are not telling the truth. It's all hype. Wow, Chris Matney. What a shame. What a shame. Raised by wolves, huh? You see, this is my home. You don't act that way. You should be grateful for what we have. And I was about to give you his information so you could talk to me. He could tell you all these banks where they're at. But you're gone now. And I seem to be talking to myself. Pay attention, family. Make sure that you write down his phone number and his username at ktfos.com. If you're not a member of my forum, well, you might want to.
And they say, can I talk to Dan? Can I talk to him? I said, well, I protect everybody that I bring onto my programs. I never, divulge anything about them. But let me try this. Hey, Dan, would you be willing to talk to other Canadians?
I'm willing to talk to anyone that wants to talk to me.
You said yes? Oh, okay.
Oh, yes.
Well, praise God that you are willing to do that. Because here's what I want to do. We were talking before we started this recording. I'm going to make you a member of my forum. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And can I give out your username right now so that all KTFA members, any premium member, will be able to find you and talk to you and send you a personal message, and you can talk to them about all that they need to do. Is that okay with you?
I'm even willing to get my phone number if you want.
Oh, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. You're crazy.
I have to follow you. I have to follow the lead.
You're going to get slammed. You don't understand. When I have a person that calls me and they say, hey, Frank, I like to represent a product with you. I want to sell a product. You know, I got, no, you don't. Oh, what do you mean I don't? You're going to get slammed. Every time someone calls me and they want to sell a product with me, they get mad about a week later. And you know why? Why, Frank? Because they get hundreds of calls and they're just fed up. but they're happy because it's good business for them. Hold on, I got another call coming through. Golly. Hold on, brother. Hold on. And I think I got rid of it. Get rid of that. Now, ladies and gentlemen.
You want my phone number?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, get a pencil and paper. This is Dan's phone number from Canada. Make sure you realize this is Canada. Go for it, Dan.
705 623 2112. Again, 705 623 2112.
Now, if you want to communicate with them in the sense of a personal message and not necessarily call because maybe you can't afford it, Dan's username at ktfalways.com is do talk to me. That's DOTALK, the number 2 ME. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after we're done with this YouTube, we will instate our brother Dan in our ktfalways.com, and you will be able to communicate with him either in premium if he wants to join that, or in just a PM, a personal message. You can click on his name, and it'll take you to his personal message where you can communicate with him. But he's also giving you his phone number. Dan, I thank you. Any final closing words you want to share with us?
No, that's good for the thing that you're going to play online.
Yes.
Do you have time for a quick little story?
We were talking personal things. Is this personal, or you want to share it?
This is personal between you and I.
Roger that. So then we're done with this call. I thank you, my friend. God bless you. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Thank you.
Hold on a second. You're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this.
You did record?
When the phone call came through.
It was on your phone.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. I thought for a second there, Dan, that it stopped the recording, but no, it looks like it was still recording. Okay. God bless you, my friend. I'm gonna hang up, and then you and I will talk. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye
Wow, huh? I'm really grateful to you, Dan. You helped a lot of Canadians, and you've helped a lot of Americans because all they have to do is follow your footsteps. If they can communicate with wealth management offices in this manner, they will respond. And then on top of it, look what happened. They said, "Mr. Dan, yeah, we're returning your email here. You have an investment. Is it by any? Do you have dinars or Vietnamese dongs? What? I'm supposed to ask you. I want what? Yeah, I don't know. It just doesn't get any better than that. This is from Hegset. Copy. Thank you. Thank you. Last night, U.S. B-1 bombers struck deep inside of Iran to degrade the Iranian ballistic missile capability. As the president stated, we're going to destroy these missiles and raise and and razz their military. Why would he say razz? And razz their missile industry to the ground. As of 7:30 p.m., sir, March 2nd, U.S. service members have been March 4 U.S. service members have been killed in action. The fourth service member, who was seriously wounded during Iran initial attack, eventually succumbed to their injuries. Major combat operations continue, and our response effort is ongoing. Two more were killed in action, bringing the death total to six, sir. The identities of the fallen are being withheld until 24 hours after their kin's notification. U.S. CENTCOM. Thank you. Claire. So this is the update. Oh, they had this on television. Watch this. This is so beautiful. It's only like 10 seconds. Yeah. Feel the wrath. Respect the wrath. Thank you, sir. Anyways, that's my Yubi for you today, family. A nasty voicemail of some man that said, I don't need no bank stories. But there he is listening to it right now. All the way to a beautiful story from Canada where the gentleman is willing to give his phone number and his username at KTFA in case you can't afford to call long distance. You can communicate with him. And he has a friendly spirit, an open heart. He's willing to help any of you that want to know, how did you do this? Did they really tell you that? Talk to him, question him. I hope you enjoyed your two UB2Bs with me. God bless you all, okay? Pray. Pray for what's happening in this military campaign, which I must call a war. A war. You know, the reason why I was reluctant is because I didn't want the bad guys in Congress that are trying to set a law to stop all of this to be successful. How stupid. Obama. 8 times did what Trump just did. You didn't have a connect fit then. So go ahead and do whatever you want and pass all these laws and get it through Congress. Because you know what Trump has? Thor's hammer. It's called veto power. Bam! You just wasted your time and my tax dollars, you piece of. That's the problem with our government. They're so angry because they have all been caught, just like Pelosi. What's her name? Pelosi? Pelosi? How do you say it? Pelosi. You'll never hear a word from that woman again. She knows darn well she's been caught. That what's her name?
Josie?
No, the one that stole all the Somalian money and the one.
Omar.
Yeah, Omar. You're next, sucker. Anyways, no, take care. I'll see you tomorrow at 3:00 and we'll have fun. And then at 6 we'll study again. Sweet aloha. I'm gonna go have a kumquat.